Playmaker offers a lot of support for dragging and dropping animation states directly into the graph view or the state inspector. Let's take a look. I'm going to open the Unity Asset Store and just go find an animated character that we can demonstrate with. I remember seeing a soldier earlier that I think will work. Here he is. This is created by a publisher named Dogzer, and he has created several fully animated and textured characters. I'm going to choose his free soldier model because it has a whole bunch of animations on it. I think it will be perfect. Let's just import that right in. Give that a second. And there we go, we're ready. Here is the new folder containing the character. If I spin this open, I find a folder of animations right here near the top. And if I were to choose an empty state and just drag any animation onto it, I get the option to create a play animation action automatically. Clicking on that, it asks me if I want to add the animation clip to the game object. Because this is a cube that I'm dragging this animation on, there's nothing about it that was prepared to be animated. So if I choose yes, it automatically adds the clip and adds the animation. And as you can see, it's set up, complete, and ready to play. Now, once again, this is a cube, so it's not what I want to show this example on, so let's just get rid of it. And what we will want to do is add, we're going to add, let's move this here so we can do a little quick drag and drop. Down here will be, let's see, prefabs. Here's a whole bunch of different versions of his soldier. Let's pick the soldier no script. This is one that doesn't have any animation scripts on it already and is ready for us to set up a Playmaker animation graph. I'll make sure that he is at 0, 0, 0. Looks pretty good. And here we can see he's already got all these animations ready to roll. And that's our character. So if we press play, he's running by default. And I don't want that. I want him clean. So let's look. And here in the animation node, we can see he's set up to run by default. So let's select none, press play. Often you'll find an asset that's set up doing something so that it looks exciting and dynamic when it comes into your scene. So there we go. He's ready to roll. Now let's set him up. I'm going to make sure he's selected. Okay. I'm going to add a new FSM so we can create our graphs. Now if I come back here, we can close prefabs. Come back up here to the list of animations. If I drag one on like we did with the cube, I can go ahead and create a play animation, and that would put itself right into this state. But even cooler, what if I wanted a whole new state? I can drag that animation into the graph view. I get an option to make a new animation state. And there it is, complete with the play animation node. If I were to instead drag that onto the graph view and choose with global transition, I now get a brand new state with the play animation ready to roll and a global transition already set up. Let me get rid of this. Let me make this my start state and get rid of that other one. And I've got the beginning of an animation graph. There he is, playing his first animation. I can continue adding things that I would like to have. For instance, I'll probably want the idle relaxed. I'll add that. I'll probably want, he's got a walk. Let me add that. He probably has a run. Here we go. I can add as many of these as I would like, color code them so I can tell them apart. And at any time, I can press play, and by using Alt-click or Option-click on a Mac, I can click between these and preview the animations. Just using the Alt-Option click. It's that fast to set up an animation graph. But here's another cool trick. Let me get rid of these. I'll leave that one. And if you come to the inspector, to the animation node on your object, click and hold and drag the whole node onto the animation graph and let go. You get the same option, make animation states or make with global transitions. I'm going to choose with global transitions. And now I've got every animation set up, the entire animation graph ready to roll right there on this character. And like before, I can press play and really quickly Alt-click through all of these. Preview all of these different animations. And that is the fast way to set up animation graphs in Playmaker.